not different abilities, but stuff like I like to use all the time on him.
You're what?
I was like customizing Scorpion because you can see in the background, like,
yeah,
there's like, just getting in some training.
Getting down?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to like customize Scorpion a little more, try to like make his moveset more to how I like to use him.
Yeah.
You know,
just Scorps.
Yeah. Get over it. Get over.
You know, like when the game first came out, he was like way too powerful, and they had to like nerf him because people were like just annihilating people online. Like you could never beat Scorpion like online because he was just so overpowered. So they took him down a notch. They took your boy down a notch.
They gave him all the cool moves. They're like, all right, now who else do we got?
Right.
Who else gives a fuck about this? Oh, also, no, totally. Also, I finished my book, by the way.
You finished all your flaps?
Yeah, I got all my flaps in.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. Great.
Besides all that shit.
Right. Welcome, everybody, to Dark Eidolon Presents Critical Drinks with your hosts.
Andy Aguilar.
And me, Brandon Brooker. So, what's going on this week?
Ooh, man. Actually, I had a pretty good week. I went to a Blazer game on Thursday, like, because it was game 6 of, like, the playoffs or whatever, and they're playing against the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So I bought, like, last minute.
Did you wear your Nuggets hat?
No, I'm a Portland.
The one that I bought?
Rip City.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I buy them, like, last minute, right, like, day of.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, working, and I get my shift covered so I can go and catch it. And, like, I didn't notice at the time, but on, like, the bottom of the ticket, it said, like, SRO, which I didn't realize was standing room only. So
standing room, yeah.
Literally had to stand.
The whole time? Jeez. Was it brutal?
It actually wasn't bad. The view was still good and everything, and, like, you're just pretty much leaned up against a wall or whatever, but...
You're all just, like...
Basically.
Like that?
Yep. One hand on your beer, one hand, or in the other one, just kind of chilling, and then, you're just watching the game.
Whole time. Well, speaking of beer...
Oh.
You gonna ask it?
What you drinking now?
What you drinking on? Today I'm drinking on Tucky Cold Snacks.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, the White Pony.
Yeah.
It's the Deftones beer.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. I don't know if it's not really the Deftones beer. I haven't had one in a while.
I like the variety. I mean, I'm going White Claw again. It's just a different flavor.
Hey, we're mixing it up a little bit.
I've migrated from cherry to strawberry, so not too far out of, like, the berry realm.
Yeah, right. You're still in the berry realm.
Yeah,
I'm still in the seltzer and the White Claw realm.
Change it slow, man. Change it slow.
Yeah. You can drink your White Claws. I don't care, man. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate your permission.
Oh, where's the camera? Oh,
I think we did it.
Oh.
But how was your week? They also lost, by the way, so they got eliminated.
Oh yeah, what were the Blazers?
Yeah,
Trailblazers.
Yeah, Trailblazers, Blazers, either one.
Portland Trailblazers. They lost by
Yeah.
a lot.
No, it was actually a really good game.
It
was actually really entertaining.
Get it over with.
No, it was cool. It was the playoff game. It was my first one ever, so it was cool.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I think Brian heard you win, and he was kind of jealous. He looked jealous. That's like his team. That's like his favorite team.
Oh. I'll have to talk about it next time I see him then.
Well, we should get him on a damn fucking show, dude. Fucking drink some beers, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
All those things.
Yeah. My week's been kind of crazy. I don't know. It's flown by. Like, what happened? So you want your weeks to go by fast? Start a podcast.
Right. Like, something to look forward to, and then just everything else just kind of goes by.
Yeah. Well, I was looking forward to it, but also I was like, I was working on my campaign or the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh man, it's crunch time. Like, trying to get my homework done before, so that was pretty fun and nerve wracking kind of, but it was all right.
So this pod is like your third job then?
Yeah. Oh well. That's okay. Well, fourth, what?
I'll pay you.
Whatever. And I'm a husband. Really? Give me
money. Okay.
You don't have any money?
Shut up. I got some stuff. I never said money. I just said I'd pay you.
Well, yeah, pay me with love.
I can do that.
Admiration.
High fives, hugs,
Mm-hmm.
just like motivation.
Yeah, virtually.
Oh,
high fives
right.
and hugs. Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, that's right. We're not in the tavern just yet.
Right. Eventually, we will, though.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I have? I wrote some notes, though. Oh, so I went to therapy. I'm in therapy.
Good.
Because, you got to take care of your mental health. Talk to people. It's important to people. Yeah. So, but she's like, it is important. Don't get me wrong.
But
like,
here's the but.
I've been like talking about like my drinking and stuff on it. And last time I was like, I started a podcast, and I was like, don't tell her what the podcast is about. Don't tell her what the podcast is about.
Gotta be honest, man.
And then she was kind of talking about like, she's like, well, I think you should be like abstinent from drinking for a while or whatever. And I was like, okay. I was like, but I'm still gonna drink on the podcast. And then that's why then it hit me. It was like, boom. That's why it's called critical drinks, because it's like the only drinks I can have like during the week. It's like right now. So these
critical.
Drinks are critical.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Haley, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
But dude, I'm sincerely glad that you are doing this, and it's it's a step in the right direction. You feel like you might you feel like you need some help, and doing this, going to therapy, it helps, man.
Exactly. It really does. It just makes you like more mindful of your thoughts and how you talk to yourself in your head. And just kind of should live in the moment. But it's hard. I always like talk to her, and then like I won't have anything to say, and then like I start like getting the cold sweats. I'm just like, oh shit, I have to say something. I need to say something, because she just like lets it sit there. She's like, and I'm like, and I can't sleep. Yeah, it's cool. She's cool. Yeah, so that's what the podcast means to me now. I was thinking, like, since we're starting the games, starting to play our role-playing games, our campaign.
Yeah.
I want to like, and we kind of like joke, kind of, bullshit on the podcast a little bit before we play, obviously, and we have other segments and shit like that. But if like people want to like just listen to the role-playing games, I was thinking like as we go, I'm gonna like start editing the videos, like and like making and compiling all of them to where like all of Call of Cthulhu's in one, and it's just a straight game, like no like tangents or anything. But we'll see how that goes. But there's probably gonna be tangents in the game. So
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Especially if there's gonna be whiskey involved. Oy.
Yeah, right. So that's pretty cool. Then I talked to Tierney about cocktails, and she said she's gonna make 2 of them. One for our Call of Cthulhu game and one for our Pathfinder game. That's what she said.
That is fucking cool.
Yeah. So I talked to her like a few days ago, and she said she was gonna like look into it this weekend, but I haven't really, checked back up on that. But I will.
That's awesome.
So, because maybe we'll end up making like a whole menu of like drinks, and then we can open a bar.
Yeah, exactly. That's the next step, right?
Right. Yeah. So, also, what? Do you have anything? Or we're just going down my...
Go ahead. Keep going. You're on a roll.
Okay. All right. So, I also did not read any weird fiction again this week, because it just like flew by. But what I did do, since I defined weird fiction so poorly last time on the podcast,
I figured
I was like, I don't remember. What is it? But yeah, I pretty much just looked it up on Wikipedia, and I was pretty much right. It is an umbrella, like, statement, pretty much.
Mhm.
It's a subgenre of speculative fiction originating in the late 19th and earliest centuries. Weird fiction either eschews or radically interprets ghosts, vampires, werewolves, or other traditional antagonists of supernatural horror fiction. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty much. Oh, and then it says writers of the subject of weird fiction sometimes use the term the tentacle to represent this type of writing.
Oh.
The tentacle. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
But
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like you nailed it, except for the tentacle thing.
Whatever.
Yeah, who saw that one coming?
Yeah, this is the other one. Yeah, weird fiction often attempts to inspire awe as well as fear in response to its fictional creations. Yeah, causing whatever. There's just yeah. So inspires awe and fear. So kind of that's where
cool.
that cosmic kind of thing kind of comes to play. So yeah, that's me reading Wikipedia off my phone poorly.
That was called reading.
That was called Reading Poorly by Brandon Brooker.
Hey man, at least you read. I just look at flaps.
That's right. Hey, you read under the flaps. What you read is under the flaps. So
There's like a sentence of text.
Yeah, you're technically doing more than me.
Mm-hmm.
You're
I'm working my
lifting
brain.
flaps.
Yeah, little.
Flaps. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. But
Okay,
can I share something real quick?
Yes.
I like to share stuff. Apparently, I
yeah.
found an old journal of mine that consists of double dead storylines, old Pathfinder characters, broken, half thought out like ideas for stories.
Hell yeah.
Alchemical writings and like stuff that I like took notes on. Some other stuff is kind of dark.
Oh yeah.
Some personal stuff.
I don't want to live. I hate my roommate Brandon. Brandon pissed me off today.
He's on my last nerve.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that's cool. That's always good to find nostalgic shit and kind of look through the past. Yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there, like I said. So I'll definitely be kind of looking that up and reading through all of it and kind of seeing if there's anything there that's worth keeping. Otherwise, I might just burn it. I don't know.
Yeah. Why do we keep these things sometimes?
I'm very nostalgic and very sentimental, so that's why I do that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm a hoarder. I'm borderline hoarder when it comes to shit like that. I think like just hey, yeah. Just like 2-3 months ago, I like threw out the girlfriend shoebox.
Oh.
From the high school girlfriend. I think I still have pictures of. Why am I keeping these pictures of these little girl? They're little girl pictures now, and it's fucking weird. You know, like.
You were a little boy at the time. Not little boy, but you're a kid.
I know. I was a kid, but like, I finally like threw it away, some stuff away. Felt good.
Good.
Yeah.
A little purge.
Mhm. Yeah. Because I had to go like back home for a little while, and like I had to go back home to help my mom clean out this like shed that had a bunch of like of my old boxes and stuff, and I went through it. It was nostalgia overload, you know, like kind of like kind of depressing.
For better or for worse, right?
Bittersweet, I guess, or something. Yeah. Right. Well, let's keep it rolling with a little. Wrestle talk. Glass breaks. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. So, right. I do the ritual. I mean, we are the champs, so
undefeated, never lost.
It was a pretty big, crazy, weird week in wrestling. What was it?
Oh, you watched?
I didn't watch, but I just heard all the news. There's a bunch of news that's been going down. But I did watch that link you sent me, but it like broke in the middle and it fucking I guess they found it and took it off,
exactly.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hounds. the
Mhm.
Langoliers got him or whatever. Yeah, but I did watch a little bit of it. It was sick. I didn't watch the Sting fight, unfortunately.
Oh my god, it was dope. Oh, okay.
I heard.
Okay.
I heard.
Sorry,
Tell me
I need to
about it.
calm
Tell me
down.
about it.
Apparently.
No, don't. Get
It was awesome.
Get hyped.
So most of the
We're
time he's been
fucking
wearing
champs,
like a
dude.
t-shirt. He's been wearing like a t-shirt over his like singlet. You know, he's kind of got
Yeah.
like the whatever. So at one point, the two dudes who he's wrestling, which I happen to know one of the guys, Scorpio Sky. Shout out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like both of them are like out on the outside, and Sting like climbs on top of these like stacks of chips or whatever. He like tears off his shirt and like dives onto him and actually like nails him.
Oh.
So he was actually in there like.
Did you
for
say
the
a
match.
stack of chips? Oh, chips. Poker
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah, because
Okay,
the whole
yeah.
theme was double or nothing.
Yeah.
The
Right,
whole like
right.
poker theme, all in, blah blah blah.
I pictured potato chips for a second. But I was like,
He's just
what?
standing on
He
a bunch
climbed
of
on
Lay's
some
potato
chips.
chips. He's just
Climbing
crunching
on the
underfoot.
chaps. Yeah, climbing on the chaps.
But yeah, man, he was fucking killing it. As a 62-year-old man, he looked like a 40-year-old man out there running around.
Nice. Yeah, he looks good for his age for sure. You know,
Yeah.
especially for being a fucking wrestler, because wrestlers
Mhm.
can age poorly.
Yeah, dude, he took some bumps. He had a suplex. He took a suplex on the outside.
He did?
Yeah.
Sting took a suplex on the outside?
Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah. So I know I keep talking about Sting, but anyways, he's the one who actually finished the match
Oh.
with like a reversal and like
Yeah.
a scorpion death drop
You mean
onto
this homie?
Scorpio Sky. Yeah, exactly. There he is, Stinger brother.
He was my favorite wrestler.
Dope.
This is like I found this while I was in Grand.
There you go. Some good nostalgia.
And
right
guess
there.
who else I got?
You can't see. Oh,
Bret Hart and
nice.
Sting. I like to make him kiss. And...
Oh, that's not how you wrestle, Brandon.
Oh.
You're doing it.
Taught.
You're doing some you're doing some indie shit.
Yeah, right. It's the storyline. Sting and Bret Hart.
But anyways, I'll stop talking about Sting for now. Anyway, there was also
What
like a
about,
Stadium
like-
Stampede match with Chris Jericho and like the Inner Circle, his group against the Pinnacle.
You
So they're
like
like
those
going
guys?
around. Which ones?
The Inner Circle guys.
I like Chris Jericho. I don't really know
Yeah.
too much about the other dudes just yet, but
Right.
they have one of the guys in the stable.
Sammy Guevara.
Exactly.
Sammy Guevara. He rules, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a shit. That's
Yes.
what I hear, anyways.
So most of the match, or the end of the match, excuse me, was like him pinning Sean Spears. So it's like them trying to put Sammy Guevara over.
Oh shit. 10? The 10 guy?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Good
love
memory.
him.
Yeah.
I fucking love that dude. Yeah. He's really funny on Instagram. Because
Ooh.
he I don't know if he's dating or is married to one of the
Peyton
iconics. Peyton Royce. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, they're fucking funny. They're funny.
Okay, I might have to start following
Yeah.
him then.
Yeah, they're cool. He does like a Ric Flair impression that's just like out of this world. It's hilarious. Like,
Nice.
yeah, that guy rips. And
Yeah.
I did watch. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, man, keep going.
Oh, I did watch the Cody Rhodes match, the American Dream Cody
I
match,
didn't really care for that
which
one.
was. I didn't care for the match, but like I just like Cody. I found I was like, yeah, I'm a mark for this guy. Like I'll mark out for Cody for sure. Even though he's doing like the American Dream like shit or whatever, he's not all. I don't know. He looks great. It just looks cool. He's cool.
He does.
He's cool looking. Yeah.
He fits what a wrestler should look like.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like a modern wrestler for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, he's rad. He did the whole like he beat the guy, but he was like, "You're fucking cool, brother," and fucking shake your hand, fucking get out there, make it, and fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Cody went out there as the everyman.
Yeah. I like that character.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when's the Nightmare gonna come back? Is he gonna heel turn?
Well, that was the thing, is like he embraced the whole American Dream like moniker, so like now it's like he's the new American Dream, just like his papa.
Oh, okay. Pop.
Yeah, because like you said, he was the American Nightmare, Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes, or just
Right.
Cody, and then eventually he's now the American Dream again, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good for
And
Cody.
I
He looks great.
didn't even mention the Young Bucks being heels and just being awesome, or Kenny Omega's match.
Yeah, totally. Fucking, I heard about the Young Bucks. I saw a little bit of the Young Bucks, and they're all fucking being jerks.
They're the fucking best.
They are the best. Like
Yeah.
some of the best wrestlers of all time. Yeah. They're crazy.
Yeah.
High flyers. Yeah, they're the shit. Apparently, speaking of the Young Bucks, though, didn't they rolled up on Moxley or whatever and like fucking injured him? Do you hear about that?
Yeah.
He's out of action indefinitely. John Moxley is.
I think it might also like IRL have something to do with like I think he's having a baby or they're having a baby.
Yeah, right.
I think it's like storyline wise it like adds up.
Yeah, Renee or whatever. What's her name? Renee
Paquette, I think.
Yeah.
I might be getting her wrestling name and her real name mixed up.
Yeah. She was a wrestler? She was in the ring?
Or announcer and like stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's Wrestle Talk. Oh, one more thing, though. Another cool thing happened that I saw in wrestling that I don't watch. But it was El Idolo, fucking Andrade joined AEW.
Oh,
Andrade
shit.
Almas, yeah. Dude, I love that dude.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's in AEW now, so you'll be
Okay,
seeing
he's awesome.
that, brother. Yeah, he's fucking sick. I don't know if, I don't know if he quit or if he was released, because there was that big release.
Yeah, I'm not sure details as far as whether it was like a release or fire. I don't know the specifics as far as Andrade's.
I know he's like
move.
married or is marrying Charlotte Flair, or
Yeah.
they're together. Yeah, power couple, like crazy.
You think they would decide? Go ahead.
Could you imagine like robbing their house and like getting caught up in that? They're just like, nah, dude.
The cops come and you're just stuck in a figure four.
Ah! Dad! And she goes for the figure eight, dude.
Yeah,
Right?
just as you get up. Yeah, just as you get up, he like DDTs you back onto the ground.
Yeah. Their house is trashed. They're like, did he do this? We did this.
Yeah. No holds barred, brother.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, we already talked too long about everything.
Oh, well, I mean, you used to get me going about Sting and stuff.
I know.
Go all day.
Right. I did want to do wrestling.
I'll put the title to the side now.
All right, segment over.
Yeah.
Segment over. The end.
Are we turning into the Young Bucks?
Yeah, right. Segment over, title over. So, it's time for our main segment.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to play? Oh, I don't want to be the one to go first, but I'm ready.
Good. Good and good.
Yeah. I'm nervous.
You got your dice?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll.
All right. We're going to roll D20. Highest one goes placed. All right, ready?
Son of a bitch. What'd you get?
I critically failed. I got a 1.
I got a 20.
Oh, no shit. No shit, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking got a 1, dude. Critically failed. Zang, dude.
Just
well,
as a...
looks like we're going to Galarian.
Yeah. Okay, let me grab my notebook.
All right, cool.
Just had to get it all out.
I won't mind like editing these the shows where we play, because I know there's probably going to be some times where it's like, you know,
just kind of like looking down, trying to do like do some research.
Doing math because it is Pathfinder.
I know you can resist it, but can you resist it on a Sunday?
Right. Yeah. God damn it. Well, I'm kind of relieved that I didn't get to go, but also I was ready, and I did think of a lot of cool things.
Okay. So yeah, so for mine,
next time.
It's just not complete. Like the end isn't like there, but
that's fine.
For now, this is fine. I can do this. I got this.
Totally. And we'll just play until like you have, and then we'll stop. Whatever.
Cool.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, and also we're setting initiative. So this time, Andy, you're going first, and I'm going second, or I'm going next week. It's so crazy that I rolled a 1 and you rolled a 20. That's just amazing to me.
I mean, if anything, it just feeds into the name of critical drinks. It was a critical fail and a critical success.
Exactly. I think we have something here, people.
Yeah, we might have
maybe.
something here.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Hold on,
see
folks.
how Fritz Greyhouse does.
Yeah. So speaking of Fritz, he actually finds
Yeah.
himself in a jail cell. Not necessarily a jail cell,
Oh.
but he's located under like below decks.
Yeah.
Because as we talked about in our last podcast, he's been exiled from his homeland, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So now,
Well, he was exiled, and then he was like picked up by some drow from Nightside, and then they like fucking, I guess, sold him or put him on a prison ship or some shit.
mm-hmm. So yeah, he finds himself now on a ship heading to. He actually doesn't know where. He doesn't get any more information. Any like, he's not gonna be like, hey buddy, here's your ticket. Do you have any carry-ons or anything like that? Like,
Yeah. No.
he's being thrown into jail, and in his mind, basically he's being sent to his death, right?
Yeah. Summer.
Yeah.
How long have I been on this ship?
So as of now, as we're starting, Fritz is, as far as he can tell, because he's kind of looking around and he's noticing certain things, such as there seem to be other people in other cells down below with him.
Oh, in separate cells?
Yeah, like they're all barred and everything like that, so he can see them, but no one's allowed to talk to anybody. You are handcuffed as well, like you have you're shackled, like with your hands together.
Yeah. Okay.
But other than that, you have movement. You're free to move around in your cell. You don't have any of your items. You don't have any of your money. You don't have any of that. You're wearing a simple robe.
Oh, a robe.
Yeah, a simple robe. You're not going to be naked. They're not. It's not like that.
Well, I have fur everywhere. It's
Yeah.
not like my rat dong is like hanging out everywhere.
I mean, isn't it though?
Well, I don't know. I don't know why I put that image out there.
Well, you did it. I gave you a robe and you wanted to like bust out.
No, it's cool. I'm just chilling. All right.
Yeah.
So, Fritz Greyhouse is like sitting in the corner with his knees up, and he's just kind of chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go ahead. Go ahead.
And then I reach up my butt, pull out a flute.
You did mention that you stashed a flute in your booty.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. But give me a perception check as you're kind of like, just trying to kind of like stand up in your cell.
Okay. How do you play this game?
I think you rolled dice.
Perception? Okay.
Yes, please.
I got a 6. Not very good.
Okay. Well, you don't really hear anything other than the crashing of the ocean and like the water up against, lapping up against the ship. And go ahead and try to give me another perception check. Let's see if you can do a little better this time.
Okay. That is way better. I got a 23.
All right, so you're a little groggy at first, so you kind of like wipe your little rat eyes and yeah,
sweet,
yeah,
sweet,
do the little like
yeah.
So you do that, and you can hear like singing coming from above decks.
Singing?
Yeah, it's like it sounds like a sea shanty, like I don't know one off the top of my head, but
yeah,
yo
ho ho
yo
bottle of rum.
Yeah.
yeah. So I hear it, I'm like, oh whoa, and then I'm like, I start to play my little flute and try to match the shanty, kind of
give me a performance roll. That's a performance, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I'm not good at it. Well, I'm okay.
What do you roll?
Oh, nice. 17.
Ooh, so like you kind of like, yeah, you starting to match the tune, and like even though it's not something you've heard before, like you're not familiar with the song, you're able to, you're musically inclined, so you're able to kind of like match it, just hear it and do that. And as you do that, you can start to hear the singing coming closer and closer, as if they're kind of like responding to the flute.
Oh.
And as you do that, you see somebody starting to walk down the stairs. What's up?
I was like, good. Well, I don't know if that's good, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is there like a window in my cell? Or like a
little portal.
Yeah.
Yep. You have one, and
but
that's
like
how you're able
bars?
to see, like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you're able to see the passage of time. That's how you're able to dictate it's been at least like a week or so at sea.
Cool. And I'm just kind of like playing. I have my back turned to the cell and like, but I did see those people walking in.
Yeah, as you do that, you start to hear the music and the singing come closer and closer. And coming down the stairs is a singular person, but it's not a human, it's a catfolk. A catfolk bard is coming down into the stair. Yeah, coming down the
Not
stairs.
one of these guys.
And he sees you, of all people, playing the flute. And he's genuinely surprised. But go ahead and give me another perception roll.
Perception?
Yes.
Okay. I got a 17 again.
Ooh, you can also see that despite him playing music, he also has his shackles on.
Oh, but he's playing music?
Mm-hmm.
What is he playing?
He's he's playing that sea shanty, but as he comes down and he sees you,
What is he playing on? A flute thing? Or
he had a little guitar. He was able to kind of like they extended his shackles, so he was able to kind of like still play.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just like yeah, dude, we're fucking jamming now.
So
We're not enemies. We're not natural mortal enemies or anything.
Yeah, exactly. No, but he seems genuinely surprised that it's a rat folk performing music. He says, I had no idea that your kind had an ear for music. I'm genuinely impressed.
Yeah, I just mess around with it, here and there. And I just do a little, I'm just learning. I got 17 again on that performance.
Nice. And
this old thing, I mean, come on, I just found it.
Yeah. As you hear the performance, you kind of start to feel a little different inside, as if you have a little more strength in you.
Oh, cool, nice.
Yeah. So you actually get a +1 to all of your rolls.
Wow.
Yeah, as the bardic performance of the catfolk seems to inspire you.
Inspiration.
Yeah, despite the damp settings, the music seems to genuinely uplift everyone on the ship.
Yeah, they're like, wow, you're a really good guitar player.
He says, thanks.
Sitar player,
lute,
whatever it is.
That's a lute.
A lute,
no
whatever. Yeah, strings don't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I like the wind.
And he says, I noticed, he says, obviously you're in jail. I noticed you're in jail because I can see you in a cell. But that's when he starts to talk to you personally. He says, what brings you out here onto the ship of all places? I don't really encounter many rat folk of your type, especially one so, like I said, skilled with a flute. I am just impressed. I'm just going to say it. Not too many great musicians out there.
Yeah, fiddle around here and there. But yeah, I was captured by Drow, my continent, and they sold me to whatever this is, whatever's going on here. I don't know. I was half unconscious the whole time, half conscious the whole time, so I don't really remember.
That's when he kind of just nods. And he says, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure why I'm here either. All I know is that I started playing my music, and everyone seemed to like it so much due to certain skills that I have that they let me out, but not completely, as he kind of like,
Yeah.
So due to his bardic performance, he basically won them over. Like, oh, this is very good.
Well, maybe they can let me out for some fresh air. I mean, I can play this flute really cool.
Kind of looks around. He says, I don't really have a key. I don't know if I can really do that. Also, I don't know you. You could be a murderer for all I know.
Well, I'm definitely a murderer, and my name is Fritz Greyhouse. But the guy I killed was very evil. He was evil, so I'm a good guy.
That's what they all say. Say.
No, for real. Yeah. He was evil. I promise.
Well, from one musician to another, I'll take your word for it.
Cool. So, you gonna go get the keys for me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What will you give me in return if I let you out? Or if I try to get you out? I mean, again, I don't really know you that well.
Well, I don't have anything to give you, obviously.
That's when you start to hear, what's going on down there?
Oh, we're not supposed to talk.
And that's when he starts like his performance again, and that's when you start to hear the stomps of boots coming down.
He's got them kind of like enchanted, kind of.
Yeah, but he stopped performing when he was talking to you.
Oh. Yeah, keep playing the lute. So
he starts to play his lute. And successfully, he kind of like starts to play like a real like chill wave music, real.
Yeah.
a lot of synth, a lot of real chill stuff. No, he starts to play like a soothing kind of like lullaby thing to try to lull them to sleep, to try to kind of like ease their anger, basically. But it doesn't really seem to work on this guy in particular. You heard multiple footsteps, but now it just seems to be the one hair still coming down. And
come
as you
down.
can see, it's a very extravagantly dressed person. They have a very nice coat, a big old hat with a little feather sticking out, and give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh shit. 15. 19.
That's when you notice a very young human, possibly in their teens. I'd say around maybe 18 or 19, but without a doubt, this is the captain of the ship.
Oh, really? He's coming down.
They're in all
down?
the regalia and everything like that. They are very much done up in a way that you would think a fancy lad would be.
I want those clothes. I want those clothes. And he's a kid, right? I'm small.
Yeah. Yes.
Shit, now.
And that's when he notices the catfolk, and he says, "Your performances may be great, and they bring happiness to all on this ship. But know that if you try to attempt any sort of escape or any sort of mutiny, know that we will just throw you overboard and leave you." And that's when the catfolk kind of like hits their arm string and starts to like, sorry. And as for you, Fritz, as he kind of like comes up closer, you can see that he's like, what? It seems kind of odd that this kid is so young and seems to be in control of everything.
Yeah.
And he says, "Don't think we can't just throw you overboard like the others. We know the skills and everything that you're capable of, but know that you are expendable."
Well, I could play the flute with the cat.
Listen, the crew seems
Maybe
to love
I can
it,
get
and I want my crew
air
to be happy. But know that if I hear that flute one more time, that'll be the end of you.
All right. So I just kind of slink back in the cell and just kind of sit down, like hunch down, like.
And then that's when you hear like crashing above ground, just boom, boom, as if something's being like
above deck.
Yeah, I said above ground. My bad.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And the captain, whose name wasn't said just yet, seems to be genuinely alarmed. And that's when he runs back up deck. And even as you look at the catfolk, he seems to be genuinely surprised, as he just doesn't really seem to be knowing what's going on. And he runs up into the front, and that's when you can hear more crashing, and give me another perception roll, actually.
I race to the window, my little porthole, and I look. I got a 21.
Ooh, nice.
I'm rolling high.
Yeah, despite it being dark and due to your good night vision, you're actually able to see kind of like shadows just kind of like racing by over and over. Whoa. But you can't really make out what it is. And you can kind of hear screeching and above deck.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, and
that doesn't sound good.
Get below decks. And that's when the catfolk runs back down, and you can see he actually has keys in his hand, and he's kind of like jangling through, trying to like find which one is yours. And,
give me out.
And he unlocks yours, and he throws a bag like at your feet, and you can see him. He's actually going to all the other cells, and he seems to be unlocking all of the cells.
Oh,
and
shit.
As you loom down into your bag, you can see that it is all of your supplies, despite no gold, though.
No gold?
No gold and no parchment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. That's still cool.
So basically, this is like your suit up scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're going to see some bat nipples.
Yeah.
Ping.
Yeah. I suit up. So I put on my regular clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. And I have my weapons too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, cool. So I'm like, thanks. What's going on up there?
And as you can see, the catfolk bard opening other cells, you can see immediately to your left, so like you take a step out and you look to your left, and you can see a drow, and you look to your right, you can see what looks to be another humanoid. And as you look further down, you can see a half-elf. You can see a dwarf. You see all kinds of. You see quite a few of other people.
Yeah.
And a bunch of different races as well. Half-elves, tengus, dwarves, all kinds of stuff.
Whoa.
And you can see them kind of like sheathing their or like kind of unsheathing their weapons and starting to kind of like suit up basically as well.
So I see that drow and I'm like, I'm like real mad about that drought being here.
And she seems to be very forlorn. Her eyes aren't even like facing up. She's just kind of like out of herself, just kind of. She's not even suited up. Her armors and everything is still in her bag.
Now I feel bad.
But she doesn't even acknowledge you.
I noticed the drow, and I'm just like, I don't like the drow because they're the ones that imprisoned me.
But yeah, her hair is down, and you just don't even. Yeah, she doesn't even really even see you.
Well, I'm not going to talk to her. So is there anybody else around that I could talk to?
And to your right, you see what seems to be another humanoid.
Kind of humanoid.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, I will. Ooh, I got a 6.
You can see that she's definitely not human, but she seems to be human-like. And she's just donning a robe, and she grabs the staff, and she seems to be looking for something else in her bag, but she can't seem to find it.
Oh, cool. So I'm like, hey, fellow magic user, I guess.
She looks at you like real like.
Oh, I have my spell book. I have my spell book back. Cool.
Oh yes, you do.
Yeah. All right, cool.
You wield magic?
Yeah. Duh. I make my hands go like electric.
That's good to see. There's other magic users on this vessel.
Yeah, totally. You should get up there and see what's happening.
I'm missing something though. I can't. They didn't give me everything.
What are you missing?
Eidolon.
Oh no, that's not good.
I'm a summoner. I need my Eidolon. I have spells, but I'm not able to completely use all of my abilities. But still very capable.
Oh, okay. Well, who else is here?
She brings you in close, real close, and she says, "Why were you brought onto this ship? Tell me."
I killed my girlfriend's dad a long time ago.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, he didn't like me, and he was evil, though.
And she kind of like takes it in. She says, "You're not the one I'm looking for."
Oh, you looking for a rat folk?
I don't know what his real face is.
Well.
And then that's when you hear another.
Jeez, we gotta get up there. We gotta do something. We gotta help.
And then as you start to run up the stairs with the rest of the group, you see a body just dropped onto the ground right in front of you. And you can see it was like one of the like Roman, one of the people who like basically. Anyways, basically someone who worked on the ship.
Oh.
You just
have someone that worked on the ship.
And as you look around, there's people with their cutlasses out trying to kind of flail at the air, but you don't really see what they're flailing at. You still see kind of dark shadows flying by. And give me a, I guess it would be, you're basically you're about to be grappled, so I guess it would be a reflex roll.
Oh, well, would it be my CMD? My combat maneuver defense?
Yeah, you're right. It would be CMD.
Yeah.
Sorry, still kind of rusty.
And I don't roll that. Yeah, it's like you have to beat mine to grab me. You have to use your CMB to add your CMB, and it has to beat my CMD, which is pretty.
Okay, give me just a second.
I have a -1 on it because I'm a rat. Cool.
So 19.
Oh, it wins.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's when you feel talons kind of like lock onto your shoulder, and as you start to be lifted off the ship.
Yeah.
But as that happens, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna grab my short sword out of its sheath as I'm like, whoa, and I'm gonna try to like poke it.
Yeah, go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay, should I do just
you're
a
gonna have
regular
some minuses though, because think about it, this thing has you by like your shoulders, so you're like, ah.
Yeah, I'm like.
So give me your roll, and also, I have my negatives already in play.
Okay. Oh shit.
It's all right. It happens.
No. I even have like a little box, and it flew out of the box. Okay. Attack. 1 second. Let me add this. 3. 14. That's my roll. Yeah.
As you're kind of like trying to like stab at it due to the negatives of you being grappled, you're just kind of like trying to stab at it, but you're not really able to get any flesh or anything like that. But as
and I'm
you're
like
being
lifted off the ground.
yeah, as you're being lifted off the
No.
ship, you feel two firm hands grasp you and like yank you back down. Like
Whoa.
there was no like hesitation in the yank down. Like as soon as the hands are on, they brought you down.
Yeah.
So you're on your
Whoa.
back, but the
Mhm.
Strix no longer has control of you. The Strix
Oh.
starts to kind of like flail about above you, and you can clearly see now that I kind of gave it away. It is a Strix. It
Yeah.
is a bird-like
What?
humanoid creature.
Okay. Bird people.
Bird people! Is what you
Bird
yell out.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bird people, guys.
Yeah. And as you look up, you see your savior is the dwarf that you saw earlier.
Oh, thanks. I don't know your name, but thanks.
He says, "No problem, brother."
Yeah.
And as you can see, he is bulky. He is shirtless.
Yeah.
He is bald. He has an impressive beard. You can see that he's wearing a dope belt as well.
Oh shit.
And you can see him start to like grab at the Strix, and as soon as he grabs onto it, he just slams it onto the ground.
Oh shit.
Let's see how much
Dang.
damage.
So he
does
slams
to
it onto the ground. So I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah, so he's gonna do his slam.
Okay.
He does some damage. Still
Okay.
alive. So you're gonna get up and do what?
I'm just gonna like hit it with my short sword.
Yeah, and this thing
I'm
is
gonna-
like right next to you.
On the ground though. It's prone, right?
Yeah, it's prone. Yeah, he slammed the shit out of it.
Do I even need to roll?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a coup de grace, but still.
10.
Due to the circumstances, you're still able to make a hit.
Nice.
Yeah, this
Hell
thing
yeah.
is like basically just like.
Yeah. He's all discombobulated.
Yeah.
All right. 5 damage.
As you get up, kind of like almost a little groggy, you can see it's clearly on the ground. You stab it right into the heart, and it just.
Ooh. Whoa.
You delivered a death
And I
blow to
kinda-
that little Strix.
Okay. Cool. So I do that and I look up and I'm kind of like scanning the deck. So I'm gonna do a perception. 23.
Okay. So as you do that, you saw the dwarf who helped you out. And as you look about the deck, you see about 10 others in the fray. Actually, 9
Okay.
others.
9 other,
because the drow still
Strix?
below decks.
Oh, okay. 9
So
other Strix?
specifically, these 9 humanoids that you see aren't
Yeah.
the Strix specifically. Like I said, to your left was the dwarf. You see the humanoid-like girl you met earlier casting spells, kind of fighting off the Strix as well. You see another elf with a bow drawn, letting off rounds into the night.
Yeah.
You also see a half-elf who doesn't really seem to have any weapons, but is like still trying to fight, but not doing so very successfully. He's just kind of like, swiping away, and he doesn't really seem to have any abilities.
Well,
and he also go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You can finish your thing.
Yeah, no worries. So you also see a black bird, not like the Strix though, with a sword sheathed, quickly just slicing down anything that comes near him.
Whoa. You a Tengu guy? Well, but I don't know.
No, actually, you rolled really high. Oh yes, it is the Tengu. Yeah, it is the Tengu
cool.
Samurai.
Oh shit, that's sick. So Tengu is like a crow person.
Yeah, and you can see that
yeah.
he kind of has like a quick strike thing where he strikes and then he sheathes his sword back in.
Whoa, I'm very impressed by that.
Yeah, so he's like just slice him down. Go ahead.
Okay, I see that. I'm like, oh, he's got that. So I look over at the guy that's having problems. The one that doesn't seem to have any skills.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take a shot with my short bow.
Cool. Take the shot.
Cool. All right, I'm aiming at the whatever is attacking him, the Strix.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is a critical hit or critical roll. Yeah, I rolled a 20. Oh, do I have to confirm?
Yes.
Thing about this game.
Mm-hmm. But it's back his turn, so I'll give you some slack here.
18 to confirm.
Definitely hits.
That critical hit, baby. Give me that beautiful dice damage. Okay. So the first, I don't add. That's right. Oh, is this considered a sneak attack since his back is turned?
Yep.
Oh, he's getting annihilated. So, only 8 damage.
You do
I
8
rolled
damage.
2 ones. So
Oh, so you do 8 damage, and it connects. It hits it right in the back, and you can see that it drops to the ground, but it lands on the half elf. So he's like on the ground with the Strix on top of it, but the Strix is not dead. You just shot it though.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna do something crazy. And would this be a combat maneuver if I was gonna run and just kick him off, do a little
Yeah, it would be a combat maneuver. Again,
maneuver?
I mean, I'm not going to go by letter of the law. We're just trying to have fun.
Right. We're just fucking having fun, people. Yeah. Nerds.
Yeah, right. Nerds. Back off, nerds. But yes, give it a shot.
But what I'm trying to run and do just running up to him and kick the guy off the guy, kick the Strix off the half elf. So I'm gonna roll my CMB versus him CMD, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 13 to do this.
Success.
Yeah. So I run and I kick him off him, and then I reach my hand down to help the guy up.
And he kind of has a bewildered look on his face, and you can see scratches all over his face. And he's kind of oh. And
does he have any weapons?
No, he's weaponless. No. He doesn't really seem to have armor on. He doesn't really seem to have anything.
I'm here, take. Well, do you know how to throw things?
He says, yes, I can throw things.
You can throw things? Well, these aren't that powerful, but here you go. I give him 5 little throwing darts.
I'm guessing D4 for those?
D3.
You said 4 of those?
5.
And he's kind of you can see he's really hesitant at you handing him weapons. He kind of slowly accepts them.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks around to see if anybody saw him taking a weapon.
Yeah, and and I'm yeah, you do it like this. And I pick out a Strix and I just throw a dart at one of them.
And he sees them and he says,
can I roll to see if I...
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me see if I hit one. 8. 14.
It just misses.
Here, this is how you do it. I just throw it off the ship.
And he looks.
It just flies off the ship.
He's all right, I got it. But you can see him kind of start to. He's looking around as if something's not right.
Yeah. Well, obviously things aren't right. We're getting attacked.
He's this is just a distraction. As you can see him start to run back down into the prison cell area where you were.
Oh shit! So I'm looking around, and I look around for what was it that I helped? Or
you helped the dwarf? Guy. Yeah.
Oh.
The dwarven.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for the wrestling dwarf, and I rolled a 12.
You look around and there's just feathers flying around. You can't really it's kind of too much shit's going on to really take the time to kind of see.
Who do I see? Any of the warriors?
Everyone else seems to be preoccupied. The only one you see slowly coming up the stairs is the drow.
Great. Oh, great. And we're trying to go down the stairs, and she's coming up the stairs?
Yep.
Oh, okay. And she doesn't have any weapons or anything still?
So, all right. So as you see, she's coming downstairs, and you see the half-elf just
upstairs.
Run past her. Oh, excuse me. The drow is coming up the stairs, and as she's coming up, you see the half-elf just run past her down into the cell area, and she kind of just, doesn't really seem to bother. And yeah, she has the staff, and you see that she has a book in her hand as well.
Oh, whoa. Sick. So I'm I run by her. I just run by her. I don't. I'm
Give me a perception check real quick.
Okay. 12.
You don't notice anything as you run past her.
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah.
And I'm following the guy. It's where are we going?
You do see that she seems to open her book though, as you walk past her.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna even fuck with her.
You're gonna go downstairs?
I'm gonna go downstairs, yeah. I'm gonna be a scaredy rat. Go downstairs. Okay, so I'm following the half-elf guy.
As you see that, the half-elf is going, and he seems to have keys on him.
Ooh. Where are we going?
And he says they're after the true cargo. The true cargo is what they're after.
The true cargo.
And as you start to follow him some more, he like unlocks a door that just looked like a normal wall. And as he opens the door, you can see that there's a Strix in there, imprisoned, fully like wrapped up and in chains and everything like that.
Yeah.
And you can see kind of like a sense of relief on his face, like, oh, he's still in there. But that's when you hear scream!
No!
As a few Strix seem to have made their way downstairs into the prison area. So they're now face to face with a few Strix.
Okay.
And they yell out, "We need to retrieve him!"
Is the guy that the half elf that I'm fucking like with? Is he like a member of the crew, the ship crew? I guess that's what it'd be, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Great. Where's the captain?
Is that what you asked?
No time to think. No. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I do actually. Like, where's the captain?
You mean Captain Kidd?
Yeah, Captain Kidd, the little kid.
That's his name, Captain Kidd.
Where is he?
The captain's safe. Don't worry about that. The captain's safe.
Okay. I don't know why I'm helping you guys, but here goes. You guys imprisoned me. So
It's either that or death by Strix. You choose.
I guess you're right. So like I have my I draw my short bow out. Shing, kind of like standing ready for the oncoming battle.
Right. So your backs are like to your back is the cell in which the Strix is in. So you're like side to side with the half elf. You guys are both facing the Strix in front of you.
Okay. Cool. Do we need to roll initiative?
Yes.
All right. Let me roll initiative real quick.
Yeah, and I'm marking down.
I got a 9.
Okay. So Strix 1. All right, so there are going to be 3 Strix. Strix 1, 2, and 3.
3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're kind of runty, though.
And who's going first?
And would you roll again, a 9?
I rolled a 9, yeah.
All right, Strix 1 and 2 go first, and then you.
Sweet. Okay.
So, as both Strixes race towards you and one towards the half elf as they attempt to grapple you. They like lunge at you with their claws. So Strix 1 is attempting to grapple you. It doesn't work. It definitely doesn't work. So the other one, Strix 2, attempts to grapple the half elf. Ooh, it does.
Oh, the half elf? Oh, yeah. Shit.
And you can see that it's got its claws into his shoulder as it's attempting to kind of like drag him out. And he's fighting back, but he's not losing any ground, but it definitely has one talon like into his collarbone, like trying to like drag him out of there.
Whoa. Oh shit.
Your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack the Strix that's attacking him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
Keep in mind, you have your short bow drawn.
Oh, I did it before we did initiative.
Oh, okay.
I drew my short sword.
Cool. Just making sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna attack. Is this gonna be considered a sneak attack?
No.
His back is turned? No.
No, it's basically like its back isn't really turned. It's just kind of like in front of you, to the side, sort of.
Okay. Cool. Well, actually, I think I might do something else.
Okay.
I think I might. Well, I didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, no, I'm just gonna attack the guy. That's what I'm gonna do. Attacking the Strix with a. That's gonna be 3. So it's gonna be a 16 to hit the Strix.
Ooh, nice hits.
Nice. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna roll that damage. Damn it. 3 damage.
You do 3 damage, but in doing so, you kind of like stab it in its claw that was holding on to the half elf, so it relinquishes the half elf.
Hell yeah. Good. There you go, man.
So as you do that, he kind of puts his hand on his wound and like, he's attempting to attack the Strix that attacked him. And he's actually successful.
Hell yeah.
And he does 2 damage. And
Great.
he's kind of like, and he actually, gets a little blood drawn from his little stab.
Nice.
And
hey, good job.
Yeah, as you're preoccupied with those two, the third one seems to be trying to open the cell. As it's like just
shit, no.
It kind of like got in between you guys, and as you're fighting, it kind of just like got in between and is trying to pick the lock. But there's a lot of shit going on, so it's gonna have some negatives to it. It's unsuccessful.
Oh, okay. Cool.
As you can see, it's not really trying to unlock it with any keys. It's just kind of like using its talons to like kind of like scrape at the lock. It's not really sure how it can like get him out.
Yeah, what's with this guy that's imprisoned, I wonder? I don't know.
Who knows?
Also, shouldn't we let that guy go? Well, no, we shouldn't, because they're coming for him. Maybe they'll leave if we kill them all? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so it's still not my turn, though. Got 2 Strix ahead of me, right?
Yep. So Strix 1, who originally tried to grapple you, is going to attack you now with his talons. What's your AC again?
14.
Misses.
Nice.
All right, so Strix 2 is going to attempt to attack the half elf that stabbed it, and is successful. And it's going to attempt to claw him, and he does.
They're going to kill this.
And that's when the Strix actually gets him for 5 damage, and it like rips into his chest, and he drops to a knee.
Oh shit. Dude, buddy. I don't even know if you're my buddy. You're kind of my.
You're not really sure yet.
Guard. Yeah. But there's still 3 Strix alive here.
Mm-hmm.
So
one that is severely wounded, and then one that is trying to unlock the cage, and the other one that is fighting you.
Oh, so I'm like kind of engaged in battle right now. Okay,
yes.
So then that's all I really can do is just fight back right now.
Pretty much.
Okay, so I'm in a battle with the Strix now. Okay, so that's going to be 18, 19, 20 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
Okay, cool. So, woo! 6 damage.
Nice, and you're attacking the one that was in front of you, correct?
Yeah, the one that I'm kind of engaged in.
Yeah, so you give it a slice, and you can see that it does some good damage. It's not dead, and it's not like at a knee or anything, but you did good damage.
Hell yeah. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, so now it is the half-elf's turn. As you can see him start to cough up blood, like...
Oh, man.
And that's all he could really do. He's just trying to, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he's all
just
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Strix 3 is kind of dumb and still is attempting to try to, like, unlock the cage.
Okay.
But it's going to roll perception. Oh, critical fail. So it doesn't see the keys that are on the half-elf's waist.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So back to Strix number 1, who's attacking you. He said, what was your AC again? I'm sorry.
14.
Oh, okay. It hits this time.
No.
2 damage, though.
Okay.
So it
taking some damage.
A little slice with its talons.
Ow!
And
bird people.
That's when you see the wounded one that's in front of the half-elf kind of like muster itself and attempt to attack the half-elf again. How? Okay. Fucking A, it's a critical fail.
Nice.
Due to the blood that is protruding from its body, it like kind of like half-heartedly like it's kind of losing steam.
Okay.
And that's when the half-elf, you can see him trying to like, you see him like muttering something, like you're not really sure what it is. But you can see, like, he's put his hand on his chest as if he's trying to, like, cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
And he looks up, but nothing happens.
Oh, no. Oh, I know who this is. Okay.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. I have an idea. I don't know. Okay.
But that's when you hear more footsteps coming down from the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Sure enough. It's the drow.
Oh.
And you see a magic missile nail the wounded Strix.
Okay. It's tight. The one that's fighting me?
The one that was fighting the half-elf.
Okay, cool.
You can see that it dies, the Strix.
Okay.
But as the Strix falls to the ground, you look back up and you can see that the drow has her book open and she's casting a spell.
Oh. Whoa.
It is Strix number 1's turn who is attacking you.
Nah.
It misses up.
Tight.
Your turn.
Cool. My turn?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to attack it with my sword again. Since I'm still, like, engaged. And if I casted a spell, it would be an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
So that's going to be 18 to hit.
You hit, and so does the Strix.
Oh. Okay. Oh, what? Fuck. 3 damage.
2 damage.
To me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is severely wounded now, since you've hit it twice.
Oh, okay.
And so it
Cool.
goes to the half-elf's turn, who again is like still trying to like say something, and like nothing seems to be working, and you can see like the visible frustration on his face.
Oh, bummer, dude.
He says, curse the gods!
They
As
can
he
be pretty
gets up-
harsh and
As he gets up,
unforgiving.
and he actually tries to stab the Strix that is behind him, attempting to pick the lock, and he's successful.
Nice.
2 damage. As he stabs it like in the back. The Strix takes
sick.
it, but it is definitely not dead, but its attention is now turned to the half-elf.
Okay.
And
Cool.
on that note, that's when that same Strix turns around and attempts to, again, attack the half-elf.
Dang, this guy's getting pummeled.
But misses. I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Yeah.
Despite this guy not having any armor on, the stupid Strix misses. And that's when it goes to the drow that you saw earlier with its book opened.
Right.
And that's when you see it's completed its spell. And you're not really sure what it is, but you can see a purple glow start to encircle the Strix that was killed earlier. You can see its eyes open,
Oh, shit.
and you can see that it actually stands up again, as if risen from the dead, because it was risen from the dead.
Oh, shit.
Very freshly
Whoa.
so. It's basically just like,
Necromancer.
and as you can see, it's kind of like straightening itself out as it's kind of like blinking around, and then it immediately attacks the other Strix
Nice. Hell yeah.
successfully,
Nice.
and just mauls the shit out of it, and actually kills the one that was attempting to attack the half elf.
Okay.
So
Cool.
just like just scrapes the shit out of it.
Whoa. So, but I'm still engaged in battle?
Strix number 1 is still engaged with you, and it's actually about to attack you. It is
Great.
severely wounded though.
Okay.
And it misses.
Nice. So it's my turn?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to attack this fool. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it. Kill it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got a 23.
Definitely hits.
Yeah. And I rolled my max damage, which is 6.
All right. Describe your killing blow.
Yeah, we're engaged, and I finally just like put my head down, my shoulder down, and I just ram my short sword through its heart.
Nice.
As the blade comes out of its back, and feathers fly everywhere. And then I like pull it out, and then there's like a second, and then all of a sudden it just goes.
Yep. And when you do that, that same Strix that you just took out lets out like a death like scream. And
Right.
suddenly that's when you start to hear like basically like a full retreat. As all the Strix above I almost said above ground again. above deck. Yeah.
Mhm.
All of a sudden seem to be retreating.
Oh. Great. Well, that's great. Cool. Everyone's kind of distracted right now, so do I see the keys on the half elf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to gank those.
Sure.
Or I don't know if try to get those using a sleight of hand. That's a 20.
Oh, okay. So as you kind of like start to have this idea in your head, you can see that the half elf next to you seems to be visibly upset at what just happened. He says, "How dare you use that foul magic around me?"
Oh. Ooh.
And
Yeah.
as he's like yelling at the drow, that's when you nab the keys.
Nice. I have keys.
And he seems angry, and then that's when the drow responds, "Fool! I saved your life. You owe me." And at the risen voice of the drow, you can see that the half elf like visibly like backs down, as if any sort of like retort or any sort of like show of strength just kind of immediately like cowers. Like, But for a brief moment there, you saw a little something.
I'm gonna vanish.
Is that a skill? Is that a spell? Or?
It's a spell. Yeah.
Okay, so then it just happens then.
Yeah. I'm just like I poof out of existence.
As you do that, you still hear the argument. Or actually, no, it's the beratement of the drow, just like giving it to the half elf.
Yeah. And did they notice me vanishing? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm just kind of like walk around and trying to like get around them and kind of go up. Well, actually, I don't know. Kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of walking around the room, kind of like watching it all unfold.
That's when, as you walk around, when you vanish, does your scent go or does your scent stay?
My scent, my nose scent?
Like, does the smell of you go as well?
That's a very specific.
I know.
I would think not. Right?
Yeah, it's just your physical form, not necessarily everything that goes along with it.
Vanish. It just says I become invisible. It's really like it.
Okay. So in my mind, you're invisible. There go all of your smell and everything like that. There's no trace of you. So in my mind, you make it freely up the stairs, if that's what you want to do.
Oh yeah, they're okay. Yeah. I'm actually taking these keys and I'm going to look for the captain.
And where are you going to go do that?
I'm going up to the deck as I'm invisible, and I'm gonna kind of like look around. I'm gonna use perception to see if I can see like the house where he lives in. I didn't do very good. I only rolled a 8.
As you get above deck, you can see that there are the captain's quarters, but the doors are locked.
I have a key.
As you also look around, you can see there's some Strix bodies on the ground, various other humanoid bodies on the ground, as the rest of the crew and the rest of whoever else is on the ship is kind of like mulling around trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. But there's no sign of the captain on.
You can see again that the captain's quarters are locked and that the lights or that the candles or whatever it may be are on inside the captain's quarters.
I'm going to open that door.
As you do that, a few of the crew members step in front. Oh, actually, no, you're invisible.
I'm invisible.
So, yeah, I know. I was like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna like open the door and then kind of just like step out of the way and see what happens. So like I like quickly like open the door and just like swing it open and kind of like back up and like just look to see what's going on.
And
see how that.
And when you do that, you see a projectile fireball just shot out of the door.
Whoa! Jeez. Well, good thing I moved out of the way.
And you look and you can see Captain Kidd's hand like this.
Oh. Like a caster also. I don't know what I'm doing.
But you can see that this kid shouldn't be able to perform magic like that. That is a skill even you don't possess.
Yeah, I don't have fireball. I'm only level 3. Whoa, crazy.
As you can hear the captain yell out, "Who goes there?"
I don't say anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't say anything.
Yeah, it's me, an invisible rat.
Oh shit!
Holy
fucking fireball! But yeah, as you can see, he doesn't really seem to be scared. He's just kind of like questioning, like, "Who goes there?" As he gets up out of his seat and walks out and kind of looks around and surveys the scene.
Is there anybody in there with him?
Just him.
Just him.
But as he goes around, he starts to ask if there's any strict survivors. Did we manage to capture any of them? Did we manage to get any one of them alive?
He's asking who that?
He's asking basically the rest of the people he sees on top of the deck that are kind of like going around and like checking the bodies.
Is he like in the door? Is he like in the doorway?
Yes, he's like in the doorway looking out. He still hasn't seen you due to your vanish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, he's like calling out, and he seems to be very interested in any potential survivors. Strict survivors, that is.
I unvanish right before his eyes, and I like become visible. What is going on here? You're the captain, right?
I never do that again.
Captain, the land captain. So.
Yes, Frisk. We all know of your capabilities and your past deeds on the other continent, but you're not there anymore. You're on Galarian now. We own you now.
Well, I don't like that. What's up with all these bird people attacking the ship?
Kind of looks around and he says, you're not really privy to that sort of information.
I'm gonna like grab him by the collar and like give him an intimidate. Like, you better tell me what's going on. 8.
He sets his hand on your wrist and it starts to burn.
Ah! Ow! No! Are you gonna do damage to me?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Just 2.
Burning hands or whatever?
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Owie!
He says, relinquish me.
So I let go. I'm like, ow, hot.
He says, you
Where
think
are
you
you taking
deserve
me?
answers?
Where's Galarian?
Galarian is the greatest continent on this realm. And know that I'm taking you back to my homeland.
To do what with me?
You'll see.
Next time on Critical Drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good cliffhanger. That was just a little introduction. Yeah. Totally. So yeah, we'll just end it there.
So do you want to know what that
week.
episode was called?
What's that episode called?
The Battle Aboard the Belafonte.
The Battle Aboard the Belafonte. Okay, cool. Nice.
That's the name of the ship.
So we got attacked by a bunch of Boyd persons. And there's a bird person that's... Oh, fuck, I should have talked to that dude. Why am I talking to the captain? Oh, no, I messed up.
You didn't mess up. You did what you did.
Yeah, that's true. Well, next time I'll try to find that Strix guy.
Mm-hmm. A lot of questions, though. And you got to see a lot of the crew.
Yeah. I don't like the drow necromancer, that's for sure. I don't want to fuck with her.
Or she helped you out.
Dude, she's a drow and she's a necromancer. That's 2 things that are like no-nos for Fritz. Like, no. Don't like the drow and I don't like the necromancy.
But she did resurrect a Strix.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was crazy. I didn't like that.
Neither did Zero for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this week. We'll come back and we'll be in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in Brooklyn, New York.
It'll be the debut of Douglas Ramon Garcia.
Douglas, exactly. Yeah, and it'll be October 20th, 1923.
Ooh.
Brooklyn, New York. Yep.
Nice.
And it has been a very cold and rainy autumn season.
Ooh.
Just to set a little bit of mood. And we will be entering well, first we're going to go through some backstory stuff for you to get the audience all up to date. So when things happen, they'll know.
Yeah,
but,
I did vice versa. I just threw you right into it, and we'll build more as it goes along.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll be ready next time to bust out the Festival of Dreams. So cool.
Excellent.
Well, that was us playing Pathfinder.
I had fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. But tune in next time, and we'll be doing Call of Cthulhu.
Oh yeah.
And so did you have fun, Andy? Is that good?
I did. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I
good.
mean, I rolled terribly because I was hoping to kill a crew member, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, I kind of got beat up, but I'll be all right, I think. I also noticed that I have no potions.
You better find like a healer on board or something.
I know, right? I should have asked that Strix the questions. Should have killed everybody and just freed the Strix. I don't know what to do yet. You were thrown into a situation in which you knew nothing. You didn't know. All you knew was that gear was thrown in front of you, and you were told to do something, and you went out and you saw that the shit was going down. Yep, and I got in the shit.
So it was either be attacked and just let these Strix take you out, or defend yourself at the very base level of it.
Right. Well, hell yeah, man! Celebratory bowl, and
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.